Humble beginnings. My story, my testimony.
Welcome, viewers. This is your favorite program, Humble Beginnings. My story, my testimony. This is your host, Job Njoroge, and today we have a very wonderful guest. She will be talking about her story, and I know you're going to be encouraged. I want to welcome my guests on the show. Welcome so much, Alice Adams.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We have been longing to have you here.
Same case here.
Tell us about yourself. Who is this Alice?
Okay, my name is Alice Adams, born in Muranga, Kangema, in a village called Kiamara village. That is where I grew up, born there, schooled in that area, went to Kibudha Girls High School, and later joined Kenya College of Commerce and Technology. That is where I did my diploma in social work and community development. Yes.
Tell me about how was it like growing in Kangema?
Okay, by that time it was really enjoyable. You know, that time we could relate with Akina Mishuki there and Akina Kamodho. And you know, those times were the times of Kanu. At least you learned to become a farmer in your early age. And I can say it really impacted my growing up.
Did you participate in farming yourself in
course,
Kangema?
Yes. Okay, I can't say I participated too much, but at least I could go to the shamba. You know, you're there following your parents, yeah, and doing all those things. But I can't say I'm a good farmer at that point. But I cannot be called that I don't know what is farming. Yes.
So people are listening to you all the way, people who know you from Kangema. So tell me, how many were you? How were you brought up? How many are you in your family?
Okay, in our family we are a total of 7. We have 4 boys, 3 girls, and I am the last born, that is the 7th. Yeah.
And how was it like growing with the 7 children? You being the last born, how
it was so
growing?
sweet. It was so sweet. You know, being taken care of as now like a small baby. It was really good. Even up to date, they just take me as their last born, despite me being a grown up. You know, that thing that they grew up knowing I'm the last born, it still proceeded up to date. Yes.
Now being the last born, what were the challenges like growing up?
Okay, at times you could want to prove to them that you are capable of doing something, but them into their mind they're seeing you as that small baby that they are taking. So at times I could try to, you know, you have a point you want to drive home, but they're still thinking of you like, no, this last born can't, she doesn't know anything. You know, those were the challenges, like you want to do this, but they're saying no, you're still a baby, you're still small, you can't do this. You know, sometimes you have a point you want to drive home, but they are there thinking, no, there is no way you can sit all of us here and tell us that this is the right way to go. Yes.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
So in Kangema, you went to your school, you started school in Kangema.
Yeah. Yeah, in a primary school called Gatondoine Primary School. Yes, that is where I did my class 8. Yeah, then proceeded to Kibudha Girls, still in Kangema. That is where I did my high school. Yeah.
Okay, tell me, how was it like being in school? Did you have any challenges?
Okay, challenges, I can say, me being, I wasn't that girl who didn't, I loved education. And then again, I was sharp. In fact, when it came to sciences and mathematics, I was always sharp.
Wow.
So you see, even this thing that keeps, you know, as students, you have these challenges of, I don't think I'm going to make it in schooling, but that one never became a challenge to me. Yeah.
Ah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you joined in high school in Kangema too?
Yes. Yeah.
And then after you joined the high school?
After joining high school, okay, I didn't go direct to college because of one reason or the other. But later I joined my college after like 7 years from the time I cleared my high school. Yeah, and at least I did my diploma. Yeah.
So what, did you have any challenges like joining college?
A lot at that time.
Tell us some of the things you went through.
Okay, like no, because you see, the 7 years that I was not schooling. You can imagine all my age mates were already cleared with their schooling. So me going to college, I was going with people who were below my age. Now you can imagine in a class, it's like I'm the one who is their mother in that class,
Mhm.
and you have to relate with these teenagers. You are fresh from high school. I think that thing really challenged me.
Mhm.
In fact, I went back to college being a mother.
Mhm.
So you can imagine you're relating to teenagers,
Mhm.
and now here you are a mother.
Mhm.
You can imagine you're trying to join
Mhm.
these two people, a
Mhm.
mother, a
Mhm.
wife,
Mhm.
and a student.
Mhm.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At what point then did you become a mother? Immediately? Did you become immediately after you finished high school?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I cleared my high school when I was 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So at 18,
Mm-hmm.
I became a wife.
At 18?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I became a wife at
Mhm.
that young age.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see that is where now my going to college
Mhm.
stopped.
Mhm.
Because now I had to start being a wife,
Mm-hmm.
being a mother. You see, all those roles overtook my going to college.
Mhm.
Yes.
Let me just ask you something, Alice, here,
Yes.
because I know there are so many viewers who are asking,
Mhm.
how did you become at 18 a wife, and did you have any challenges with your parents? Were you ready for this?
Okay. It's okay. I can't say that I was really ready for marriage,
Mm-hmm.
but in one way or the other, I just found myself getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my brother was staying at Kibera slums,
Mm-hmm.
and he fell sick,
Mm-hmm.
and he had no one to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, being the small sister,
Mhm.
I decided to sacrifice myself, because the others were working, some were married.
Mhm.
So I decided to go over
Mhm.
and help him
Mhm.
during this trying time. And in one way or the other, that is how I met now my husband.
Mhm.
Because now there you can imagine the life in Kibera.
Mhm.
You know, you don't have money.
Mhm.
I want there to go. I want to prepare something for my brother who is ailing.
Mhm.
But now this guy comes in
Mhm.
and become he gave me a shoulder to lean on.
Mhm.
No, as we were taking all that, that is how I found myself getting married.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, Alice, what made you give in that very fast? Because did you have any peer pressure? Did you have any pressure so that you gave in very fast that you wanted to get married? And here you have gone to look at your brother.
Yes.
What could have happened?
I think naivety.
Mhm.
Naivety, first of all, it gave, I can say that one is what partook
Mhm.
my giving in. Because you see, I'm there, I don't have exposure
Mhm.
of, I don't have that exposure of, actually, you meet a man,
Mhm.
he shows you things,
Mhm.
you don't have, we could think that it is love.
Mhm.
But I think I didn't know what love was at that time.
Mhm.
Then again, maybe, because I can't say about peer pressure, because the pressure that, in fact, I had at that time
Mhm.
was of pursuing my career.
Mhm.
But here it comes, and I'm like, career, you have to wait.
Mhm.
Now I have to get married.
Mhm.
Reason being, I've seen this guy who is so helpful to me,
Mhm.
and I have no one to stand with me.
Mhm.
So I think through that sympathy of this guy,
Mhm.
it brought the thing of becoming a wife,
Mhm.
getting married. Because I wasn't prepared, because in fact we didn't even date.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm.
we didn't even date. If you ask me what happened, I actually can't tell you, because there was no dating.
Mhm.
There was literally nothing. It is meeting him. After 1 week, 2 weeks, I found myself
Mhm.
in his house
Mhm.
as now a wife.
Was he a stranger to you, or did you?
He was. I had not met him before. In fact, during now this time that my brother is ailing,
Mhm.
I think we met like thrice. And now the fourth meeting,
Mhm.
we were already speaking about getting married.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm.
So I think I can say I got married to a stranger at that time,
Mhm.
because I didn't know him well.
Let me take you back a little bit, Alice.
Yes.
I'm just enjoying this.
Mhm.
What were the reactions with your parents when they just heard like you're almost getting married? What were their reactions? Because they know very well you are to join college.
Yes.
What were their
I
reactions?
really broke their hearts.
Mhm.
Because in fact my dad had a lot of expectations from me.
Mhm.
You see, as I've told you,
Mhm.
I was really sharp
Mhm.
in school.
Mhm.
So he knew my daughter is going to undertake accounts. If not accounts, I was going to do engineering.
Mhm.
And yeah, after some few months, I'm hearing my daughter is married. And remember now, my growing up, you can now imagine the way I had been brought up. I didn't have that exposure of becoming a wife. So I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to clean. And here I am now wanting to prove to them that I can be a wife. So it really broke my parents' heart. To an extent that there's a time that my mom came for me, very angry with me. She was ready for fights. But now me wanting to prove to her, I know what to do with my life, I refused. Yeah, I really broke their heart.
What happened now to your brother? You just told us your brother was ailing.
Yeah.
Did you take care of him?
Yes, we did. Together now with this guy. Yes, we did. And he was admitted at Kenyatta. We continued taking care of him. And remember, now when he's admitted, I'm now taking the advantage of being around Kibera, not because of him, but because I've met a guy. Now you can imagine what is happening to my parents' minds. Why is Alice not coming back home? What is happening? And here I am pretending, I have to be near my brother because I have to take care of him. I have to go take uji in the morning. I have to go take lunch. But inside me, I knew what I was doing, and I knew what had taken me to Kibera. Yes.
So you just found your first love in Kibera.
I think I can call it. I think because I think that is now the first love that I can say, because I didn't have exposure of love outside there, because I was really fresh from high school. Yeah.
So did you think again about, did you put in mind about your college, since you want to give in on this other side, you want to get married?
I didn't think directly. Okay, the time I decided to concentrate on marriage, everything to do with my career just went flat. And it took me years for me to pursue my career, because it took me like 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
To begin pursuing your career?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. I do believe this is becoming exciting. Viewers, I do believe this is becoming very exciting as you're watching. We are going for a short break, and even as you're coming back, you will get to know Alice when she got married at 18 years old. And I know you are ready to hear to the next story. Keep watching. Thank you.
Humble beginnings. My story, my testimony.
Welcome viewers back. I know you are watching this program. May God bless you. Alice,
Yes.
tell us about now. Here you meet your husband
Yes.
at 18 years, and you want to give in to marriage. Did you know what exactly marriage entails as a fresh girl who came out from high school?
Okay. To be sincere, I didn't know. In fact, I entered into that marriage thinking of what marriage is into my mind, but not what, in reality, what marriage is and was not ringing. It was not ringing in my mind, because I wasn't even ready to become a wife. There is even this preparedness in aging. As you age up, you become prepared. Of yes, I'm coming from being a teenager to this. Now I'm straight. Now I'm a teenager, at the same time behaving like a grown-up woman. So it was really a challenge to me. Yes.
So here you get married now.
Yeah.
And what could have influenced you? Is it peer pressure? Is it the excitement?
No, not really. In fact, I can say, the moment I met this guy, there is a day that he told me he's going to introduce me to a certain person. So as I was waiting for this person to be brought to me, I was asking myself, could it be maybe I've fallen into the wrong hands? Maybe I've come to I'm now getting whatever interested in this guy, and maybe he's married. But to my surprise, he brought to me a baby girl.
Wow.
A baby girl who was 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yes.
Now, had you started living together?
No, I'm just visiting. No, it is in the course of the first 2 weeks. By that time, it's not even decided. I could just go visit, then go back now to where now my brother was living in Kibera. So I had not really started living with him. But here he comes with a baby girl, carrying a baby girl. And I'm like, now, who could be this? And now that is now the question I raised to him. And I asked him, who is this? And the kid came and grabbed me. And she started crying. And I was like, what is happening? So that is the time he told me, this is my daughter. I was asked him, are you married? Because he had not been that open to me by the time now we are meeting.
Yeah.
But now he has now, because he's seeing we are going to another level, so he had to open up to me. And he told me, yes, this is my daughter, and the mother passed on. And I really felt, I was really sympathetical to that kid. And I think that is what now pushed me more to getting married. Because I was like, I was preaching to myself, and I asked myself, could it be? And why did this girl had to come to me and cry to me and call me mommy? Do I resemble the mother or what? So our relationship, even with now the kid, became more and more and more good. And that is, I think, what now pushed me further to now becoming a wife.
So here you are surprised with a child.
With a child.
And you have accepted this man.
I have.
And he has brought a child.
Yes.
So what are the challenges of being brought a child? Here is a child. Are you ready to become a mother?
No, that was the big challenge, because I'm like, as much as I want to become a mother, psychologically I'm not ready, because I've never brought up a kid. Because now I'm the last born. I've not been in an area that I've seen how kids, and remember she's young, so I've not been in an area that I've seen the way to take care of kids. It really confused me, and I lived in denial, because even the time I was trying to give my all, still the fear that was in me was failing me, because as much, and I wanted to be the mother. But inside me, it is telling me, you're not doing the right thing. You're not giving your all. No, those are the challenges that I went through. Then again, the society out there was like, this is a small girl. How is she going to take care of this kid? Then the family pressure still. Of course, they didn't believe in me. They were in fear. They were like, we know this girl, she's just trying, she's just pretending. She can't make it. I was mixed up in all these scenarios, and I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And I was left in that area for so long. Yes.
So you didn't have anyone to come and do you counseling or maybe help you?
That time, I don't think there was counseling. I don't know whether it was, they were not counseling there. Because the ones that could come, they were not coming as if they are counseling me. No, they were coming to fight me. You did wrong. Your age, you're too young. You have to pursue your whatever, your dream. Others are there saying, no, this one has come here to mistreat this girl. You see now all these pressures. Instead, I didn't get a person to stand with me. Yeah, at that time, I was all alone. And then again, from my family, instead of encouraging me, they were there. All they wanted to show me was, at least you can't make it. You have to cut this relationship. Go back to your home, go back to your career, and leave this girl to be taken care of by the family. But I think where I got the strength from is only from the church, because at least those people understood me and they gave me a shoulder to lean on. Then as time went on, now the grandmother to the girl on the maternal side and the entire family now of the maternal side to this girl, they started appreciating me. They started seeing, at least I was not pretending. Now they started seeing me, seeing the purpose that I had for that girl, and at least now they were able to make me fulfill my desire of bringing up her, despite my young age. Yes.
One of the things I would really want to know, Alice,
yes.
Now, did you mature now with the child? Maybe as the child is growing, did you also now grow in knowing you can become a responsible mother? And also I would want you to, even somebody who's watching us at home or watching us on our Facebook, how would you encourage that person who's going through the same kind of challenge, which they find themselves in that kind of a challenge? How would you encourage that kind of a person who's watching you?
Okay. Okay. I can say I realized myself fully when I became at least now a grown-up woman. That time I was a teenager. Now you can imagine in my mind, I have a setup of a teenager. I want still to insert another whatever of motherhood. It really took time for me to leave that zone of confusion. But when at least I got to the age of 25, and now I don't only now have this girl, now I've brought forth my firstborn. but still in confusion. But when now it took, at least when I was at the age of 25, I can say at least at that age now, I was able and I was really ready to face now the world, being a mother. Now at least all the fears, I had tackled all the fears. Now I had a very strong platform of bringing up this girl. And now as she, at least now even in the school, I could even go for the meetings because now I had already accepted myself. I went now to the school meetings. I could even walk with her freely, without fear. And then now to what I would love now to encourage anyone who is maybe in my shoe. You are a stepmother out there. All I can say now is that let you ask for help from God. Because were it not for God's grace, I couldn't have made it. And again, stop listening from the society. Okay, we are the society. But if there is what now is messing up the parenting of being a step parent, whether a father or a mother, it's a society out there. Because the society is waiting to see you pointing a finger at that kid. You now as the parent, you're doing it out of love because you have to correct this kid. But the society out there, it's trying to, it has their own view. Yeah, unatesa this kid. But you yourself, you want to make this kid what? Something that you'll be proud of. Now as the society, let's love these parents. Because, it is a sacrifice for us to go inside there and start taking care of a kid who is not yours. And you can imagine the society out there. If, their parents, biological parents, who are not able even to take care of their kids. Children, So when you hear of such and such a parent, can you please try as much as you can to be supportive to them? Please make their desires known. Be supportive to them. And when you get in, when you put your effort into bringing up that kid, there could be no cases like what we hear outside there, because everything starts from love. If the society is love, all of us will be able to love one another. And again, you parent who is taking care and bringing up such a kid, please stop taking this kid as an angel. He or she is a kid like your own, like you. We make mistakes, they do. When bringing up him or her, please take her as a person. It's not an angel. So don't expect that he or she will be doing everything right. When she does wrong, correct her, but of course with love. And whatever you plant in that kid, for sure that is what you're going to harvest. If you plant love, that is what you're going to get at the end of it all. If you plant hatred, and hatred is something that can bring downfall. So if you plant hatred to her, whatever, at the end of it all, she's also going to end up hating you. So let us bring these kids up in love, and then again accept them. Like me, when I walk around, it has never come to a time that I've felt ashamed of this kid. And you can hear I started now bringing up her when I was a teenager, but it never came as a shame to me because I accepted it. So first of all, accept. When you go to that home, accept that kid. Accept your situation. No, yes, I've gone to this home. I found this kid here. It is not that kid who found me here. So first of all, make that as your first priority, that you have to make this home now as yours. Then stop, we can't be the same. She had her mother. I am another one. Let me not try as much as I want to imitate the life of the mother. I can never fit there. Be yourself.
Now, Alice, there's something you never told us.
Yes.
After you got this child, now did you get your own children?
Yes, I did. Yeah, after like 2 years, after now I meet this girl. I was blessed with my own girl. Now, after 2 years, that time I was 20 years old. And later, after other 7 years, I got my second born. So now I'm a mother of 3 girls. Yes.
A mother of 3 girls?
Yes.
And you're still married to the same person?
Oh, yes. The same guy, the same guy I met in the slums, still married to him. And he's the father of those 3 girls.
And the love is so much charming now.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I do believe he's watching, and I know he's been encouraged so much to hear this. What would you just say one word in 10 seconds?
Okay. What I'd love to tell the viewers, bringing up a kid who is not yours, imagine it is possible to bring that kid up in love. Just love. Just love. God is love. Just give that love to that kid. That is all she needs. And we know with love, you can pursue so many things. Because like now, even in marriages, when a husband loves the wife, submission comes out. It comes out automatically. So as much, when you love that kid, when you have that bonding of between you now and the kid, he or she is going to respect you no matter what. So the key thing here is nothing else but love. Love that kid despite how he is or how she is. And with that, you're going to conquer and you'll have fruits that you'll enjoy at the later dates. Yes.
Thank you very much, Alice, for coming for the show.
Thank you.
I know we have a long testimony. We could have gone more and more, talked more and more.
Yes.
But because of our time, I know our viewers are so much encouraged and interested to hear more about this.
Yes.
Viewers, because of our time, we want to just end up from that particular point. And I do believe keep watching us at the same time, the same place, Look Up TV, Hope to the World. You can also watch us on our Facebook page, and you can like even on our Facebook page, and I know God is going to bless you. Thank you very much. Shalom, shalom. See you next time.